primary control of critical vehicle function.
So have you ever made a mistake at some time during your career at work? What happened? Did your team just let it go, or did someone come alongside you and help you improve? Well, if you're a leader, then it is your responsibility and privilege to come alongside a person and help them get better. I mean, don't we do that with our children? You wouldn't want to just let them mess up and not step in to help them grow into men and women to be successful in their future, right? Well, just recently, I personally experienced this with one of my children. And because I love my child and I care for him, my natural bent sometimes is to say, it's okay, life happens. But that isn't what he needs all the time. And as a parent, I need to step in quickly and make the determination when it's time to instruct and correct him, to help him understand those consequences to his actions and grow from it so that next time he is equipped to choose more wisely. Now, if I want my son to get better, I need to balance care with candor, because caring for him shows him that I value him. And then when I have to step in, that shows him that I see his potential in life. Well, it is great to have you back today on Let's Lead Better, Influencing Improvement in Carrier Maintenance. My name is Kelly Souders, part of your Care Team 1 team, and I am so excited to be with you today and help you lead better. Now, during the last episode, we talked about connection through trust, and we focused on two things: connect and develop influence, and listen and ask questions. This shows your team you care, and it establishes and defines the relationship. It shows them that you value them. But today we're going to focus on the third part of connection through trust, which is care and candor. And I want to encourage you to be open to evaluating how you balance care and candor in your relationships. So I have many stories where someone came alongside me and helped me to grow and improve. But let me tell you about one specifically of my experiences with care and candor that really helped me to grow my skills and in my abilities. Now, when I was finishing up the IKE availability a few years back, I was asked to deliver a presentation on material availability, what we learned, and actions to overcome. So I did a lot of research, had a lot of discussion, and I honestly felt pretty good about my presentation. I've spoken in front of people before, but this was my largest audience yet. Feedback. Well, what can I say? We all say we want it, but be careful what you ask for, right? Well, now there's good feedback and not so great, but this time I received some great feedback that helped shape me for the future. He said, the material was great, the message was clear, but I wasn't connecting like I could be with the audience. Without the connection, it may not make the impact I desired. And he gave me a few suggestions, one being I looked down a lot. So was it easy to hear? No, but I am so grateful for the feedback because it shaped me and helped me get better over time. So I'll come back to that a little bit later and why it helped me so much and why it really worked. So as a leader, we can be guaranteed a few things, and one for sure is that there will always be challenges that we need to address. And as a leader, you have to be able to step in. Now, remember what I said at the beginning. Everyone needs someone to come alongside them to help them improve. And if you're a leader, it is your responsibility and your privilege to be the person who helps them get better. So I would like to take the next few moments to share just a few thoughts about the relationship of care and candor that I've learned from reading and from personal experiences along the way. Value. To lead people, it is important you value people. Caring for them demonstrates that. That is foundational to strengthen those relationships. Potential. But if you want to help them get better, you have to be honest with them and where they need to improve. And just like in my story where my program manager stepped in and provided some good, constructive feedback to me, he had already built a relationship with me and he had already demonstrated to me that I was valued on the team. Now, he was going beyond that to help me improve and get better in my craft. And he saw my potential. And this requires candor. Respect. If you care about people, treat them with respect and build positive relationships with them. And then you will have a greater opportunity to speak candidly with them and have those hard conversations with them that help them grow and perform better. Think about it. Caring defines the relationship while candor directs the relationship. Getting a team moving together to accomplish a goal is the responsibility of the leader, and that often requires candor. But caring should never suppress candor, while candor should never displace caring. You can't ignore either as a good leader. John Maxwell posed a few questions that I think are great that I would like to challenge you to ask yourself before having those candid conversations. Have I invested enough in the relationship to be candid with them? Do I truly value them as people? Am I sure this is their issue and not mine? Is the issue more important than the relationship? Does this conversation clearly serve their interests and not just mine? Am I willing to invest time and energy to help them change? Am I willing and able to set clear and specific expectations? Now, if you can answer yes to these, then your motives are probably right. And if your goal is to help the individual, improve the team, and fulfill the vision of the organization, then this is the path you should follow as a leader. But let me remind you, candidness is a two-way street, and if you want to be effective, you must allow people to be candid with you as well. Well, that is all I have for today. I want to encourage you to challenge yourself. Ask yourself these questions as you direct your team. And remember to continue to connect and develop that influence with your team and listen and ask questions. These two skills will help you to show your team you value them, and you will be able to help challenge them and help them improve. I can't wait to continue to dive in how we can continue to develop our level 2 and 3 relationships in our teams to shift from being a good performing team to a high performing team. So in the next episode, we'll be exploring that 5th must-do a leader has to shift your team to that high performing team: accountability. Meanwhile, have a great week. Keep on asking and improving and sharing your knowledge. I look forward to the next step on our growth journey to Let's Lead Better, influencing improvement in carrier maintenance.
Every 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.